Our coverage moves now to St. Johns County. Ashley Harding joining us live near the seawall in St. Augustine. Ashley, you spent the day in nearby Davis Shores, and we're already seeing significant flooding from high tide this morning.
Yeah, it's actually kind of reminding me of when we were in Hurricane Ian coverage, where right now we are near the seawall. And you'll remember during that coverage, all of this was underwater. We saw that this morning with the high tide. Now on the other side here, we're at River and Fort. You'll see these people have prepped with a whole wall of sandbags. If you'll walk with me over this way, you can see they've got tons of plywood and it extends all the way around the corner. Now, I also want to talk about the current conditions. The wind has really picked up just in the last hour and a half. If you look off in the distance, you see there those boats are just bobbing up and down. Kind of reminds me of like a cork in some ways. But yes, we've talked to people who live here in St. Augustine and also in the Davis Shores neighborhood. They're prepping for what Nicole may bring. Strong winds, crashing waves, vehicles flooded. This morning, high tide gave St. Augustine residents a preview of what could be on the way. Neighbors like Lorice Peterson are keeping close watch. Talk to us about flooding. You've experienced it before?
Very badly, and unfortunately we're still trying to survive from Ian. So we have a house right now that has plastic on it on our roof.
Peterson has also sandbagged her home. Businesses and neighbors throughout St. Augustine are doing that as well. We watched as city crews picked up loose signs from the roadway to prevent them from possibly becoming projectiles. Well, the wind has definitely picked up here in St. Augustine, so much so that I'm actually holding on while we're here on this dock. But behind us is the Davis Shores neighborhood. And again, a few hours ago was high tide, and some of these residents tell us they're preparing for the next one later on tonight. Robert Edwards moved to Davis Shores a couple years ago. He's also in prep mode.
Yes, I actually went to Catalinas Elementary School yesterday and picked up 6 sandbags. My wife said I should have gotten 50, but she didn't lift them.
And not too far away on the water, check out this boat bobbing up and down. Brian Holloway will stay on his employer's boat the next couple days.
The next high tide's probably going to be our biggest one, our biggest concern. With the stronger winds, we've got our lines doubled up, tripled up. Extra fenders. I got more fenders and polyballs on the way.
Preparing for the worst, hoping for the best. Involuntary evacuations for St. Augustine and St. Augustine Beach and other low-lying areas, flood-prone areas, are remaining in effect right now. And I did check in with the county. A couple of hours ago, they told me about 20 people have checked into those shelters. That information, of course, is posted on our website, news4jax.com. For now, we're live in St. Johns County tonight. Ashley Harding, Channel 4, the local station.
Ashley, thanks. Folks, if you live in St. Johns County and have any questions, there's an information hotline open. The number on your screen, 904-824-5550.